From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
10 cycles.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
2nd and 5.
Drill 52.
They just do get the playoff. Love going to throw it. That one caught downfield by Watson. Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
560. 52 plus. Strike. Strike. Set cut.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Black Ultra. Cheetah. Cheetah.
They go play action. Young. Open man. Once again, it's Thielen. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now it's 3rd and 4. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's
now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Thielen. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Going for it with Sanders. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. An option handoff given to Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And that's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ready?
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. 78 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
10.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Ready?
Love. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. So call off the pick six.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
1st down, going to the air with Love. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Up the middle, Jones. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Throwing. Love. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And the Panthers are right back in this football game.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Young. And that'll be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Okay, ready?
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Red, cycle. Ready.
Young. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. He's into space past the 25. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Let's go. Ready.
They run with Sanders off the option. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
An option handoff given to Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Here we go.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Yellow.
Young to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown Panthers. Hayden Hurst. A 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Love. He Sets up the screen to Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Love. That's taken in. Dontavian Wicks. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, red. Yellow, go.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. Love looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Now Love. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Ready up.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Green.
Love to Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. With the noise, got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Love. That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And here in overtime, if the team would have... So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember,
We need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. First throw in overtime for Love. His throw incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 141 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Hey, blue. Green down. Ready?
Now a first down carry by Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. If they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Black shot. Field, black. Black ultra.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Come on, set. Dog red. Smash red. Beetle blue.
Working out of the gun. Love. Oh, and it's intercepted. Troy Hill picks it. And the Panthers are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the 4th quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the pick feels right now? They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
The Sanders on first down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward, a gain of 4. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Here we go, set. Hey, go steal. Set.
Another run with Sanders. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Ready.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
10 cycles.
What can Young do in the OT? And he slings one that's incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Hey, check Mega. Hut.
They're going option play on third down. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because